Today we're going to talk about how we're going to bring a ceramic coating back from the dead using a few simple iGel products. The particular car we're going to be working on today is this Toyota Hilux, which belongs to a very long-term customer of mine. Now, he lives very close to the beach, about 50 meters away, and we believe that the environment has led to the hydrophobic properties of his Kenzo ceramic coating not performing as they should. We're going to now go through the process of testing and checking what might be impacting those hydrophobic properties and see if we can bring the coating back, saving the customer money and having to redo his ceramic coating, and saving us time and having to redo it. All right, so now that we have washed this car, I want to do a quick walk around to show you how I inspect the car to try to determine what's causing what. In this case, what contamination or what's happened to this car that's impacting the ceramic coating. So obviously, as you could see, there's very little water beading. The paint does feel a little bit rough, but not like sandpaper here. And I can see that all surfaces are, well, the horizontal surfaces are beading water less than the vertical surfaces, which tells me that anywhere where water's sitting is not beading, right? So it's very likely to have something to do with mineral deposits. Now, if you were washing your car and everything was beading water fine, except where the lower areas of the door are, that might be dirt or something kicked up by your tires. In this case, that's not the case. It's not just something kicked up by the tires. The other thing, and we'll try not to fall on this very slippery driveway, is you can see there's a lot of tar on the car, which, look, it's a ute, it goes to construction sites, it gets off-roaded, and the guy lives next to the beach, and the ute's not parked, in a street, and obviously construction sites and developments and your roads, you're gonna get tar. So to me, already, I think this is going to be a decontamination kind of job. And when I look at decontamination kind of jobs, I'm straight away going to think of two things immediately, which is iGel Genco, if you have light mineral deposits, or iGel Delete. So what we're going to do is, as a test spot, and hopefully the camera can focus, we're going to work on this area of the bonnet. I'm going to spray it with water now. And you can see there's completely no beading. Now, I'm going to do half of it with iGel Genco, the other half I'm going to do with iGel Delete. Now, Genco does have a little bit of a sealant in there, so it will create hydrophobics in itself, but it also has a mild mineral deposit remover. And iGel Delete is pure mineral deposit remover, so if it starts beading water after the iGel Delete, you know that the ceramic coating underneath it is fine and it's just been impacted because of a mineral deposit. So let's get stuck straight into it. Let the product do its thing, gently work it in there, and hopefully that will dissolve enough of the mineral deposits to bring the ceramic coating back to life. Now what I'm going to do is grab another brand new microfiber and do the other half of this section of the bonnet with Delete. And then we're going to spray it with water. Delete is very simple and easy to use. Just soak your microfiber with it and very gently work it into the paint, and make sure you rinse off very well after you use it. iGel Delete is a strong acid, so make sure with iGel Delete you're not going to let it touch any areas that are metal, otherwise it may stain the metal, and including your windscreen. So you could see that the water is sheeting off considerably more than before and beading a little bit with the Genco, but it is sheeting where we use the Delete. So that tells me straight away there was a lot of mineral deposit that has just been removed with the iGel Delete, but it will likely need a Premier top-up as well to restore the hydrophobic properties that have been damaged. So what I'm going to do now, because the car is outside and I don't want to get any more water spotting on it, is I'm going to treat the whole car with iGel Delete, then I'm going to treat it with iGel Premier. That will then bring the paint back to a condition where it does not have any I guess, contaminants in the way of mineral deposits. Remember, this is only a mineral deposit remover. It might still have a lot of tar, which needs to be addressed using other products. And we're going to seal it with IGL Premier, and that will make it bead water like it's just been freshly ceramic coated. So to recap, we tested IGL Delete and Genco. Now, if you're doing maintenance washing, I would suggest using Genco as a drying aid, because that's going to keep those mineral deposits at bay. I would just use it every wash. You're not going to get the buildup that we had on this ute that needed the IGL Delete. Once we remove the mineral deposit buildup, give it a top up with IGL Premier, which is going to restore the hydrophobic properties. Now, to our keen-eyed viewers, yes, you're going to say, hold on, this has 6 months durability, but remember, this customer lives next to the beach. It's going to kill hydrophobics of whatever you put on it. So you might as well use this every couple of months or you can just continue using Genco every single wash, and it's going to keep topping up your ceramic coating, which is still doing its job on the car, protecting the car, just not having the hydrophobics it would normally have if he was not living on the coast. So thank you for tuning in. I hope this video has been of help and of value to a lot of customers that have had their car ceramic coated. Remember, hydrophobics is not the only aspect of a ceramic coating, but thankfully it's not something that's hard to bring back to life. So if your car is not beading water, don't stress and be worried. Simply follow the instructions in this video and your car is going to look as good as new before you know it.